Welcome back to NetWorthy Podcast, where we provide coverage on all things NBA. I'm your co-host El Jefe, and I'm joined here by my fellow members of the SFN crew. How y'all fellas doing tonight?
What up? What up? We back. You know what I'm saying?
Kung Fu Sav, how y'all feeling?
Yeah, suck, dude. Suck, bruv.
Who's mad?
Kung Fu, how you doing? How you living?
Asking any of you niggas. What's up, man? Kung Fu Kenny's in the building.
Okay, let's get right into it. We gonna get into this NBA Sunday slate that's on NBA TV for y'all. For the first matchup that they got, the first of two, we got the Thunder traveling over to Milwaukee. How y'all feel about you think that young Thunder squad can get it done in Milwaukee, or do you think Giannis and the gang can pull this one out at home? How
You
y'all
know what?
feel?
This is how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of young niggas that think that they can do whatever they think they can operate on any given field, any given space. And sometimes these old, some of the older dudes who've been quiet, they've been chilling, they've been minding their business. They got their ring. And sometimes, these old dudes, they got to come back out and really lock in and show what they really about. So I do feel that the Milwaukee Bucks is gonna let OKC know, hey man, I know that I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm gonna let you know that this is what I'm feeling. It's like that. It's like that. That's how I feel. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about these young guys that think that they can just do whatever they want, say however they feel. But the old heads been chilling for a little bit, so we gonna come back out. Old heads gonna come back out and be like, yeah, it's like that.
I think OKC's gonna get the dub. Personally, they just have they have a spectacular spectacular amount of talent on that team as well. And in my
Oh,
personal
on their
opinion, I
team.
still
Yeah. Yeah,
and
their
and
team. Their team.
on my opinion, in my opinion, I think Milwaukee Bucks just they have a little bit of working on to do, a little bit of shaping. They need some company over there on that side. Try to figure some things out. um
I
Oh,
need some
that's
company.
so. That's so. They need a little bit of help over there. Is that what you're saying?
I'm
You
not
think you think Giannis needs more help? Huh?
I didn't necessarily say that, but all I'm saying is it's a little light back there after that starting five. So it's just post playoff depth is just something we got to be careful
You say how
for.
you really feel about Kung Fu Kenny. Come on, man.
All I don't understand. We're talking basketball, sir. I don't understand what you're talking about, but it's just a situation where right now I feel the Thunder move like a family first kind of unit, and they tend to get a lot of things done.
Family first. Like Kung Fu Kenny wasn't family first. These dudes was dapping each other up when Kung Fu Kenny said, "Hey, what's going on?" That's all right.
Oh my goodness. Well, well, this matchup sounds pretty exciting.
Yeah, how do you
Uh,
feel about it, Hef?
I mean, I don't know, man. I've liked SGA all season, man, and that young team is they're hungry and they're fighting, but I don't know. Milwaukee being at home, it could be a real toss up here, real down to the wire, real gunslinger here. I don't know who could come out on top on this victory.
I,
OKC, man, they've been strong all season. They've been getting it done. They're fighting for that number one spot in the West. So I don't know. They may be more hungry because the Bucks been lacking.
I feel you. It should be a good game. You know what I mean? I feel like the veteran squad should come out with Milwaukee.
Oh.
uh, the veteran squad should come out with Milwaukee. I feel like little better. I wouldn't say the better coach teams, but they're trying to kind of turn a new leaf with Doc Rivers so far right now. And I feel like them at home they play a lot better. They play on the road, so I'll go with Milwaukee in this game just because they're a veteran squad. But it should be a close game. Should be high scoring.
Yeah, definitely should be high scoring. You're definitely right about that, Wayne. And then after that game, later on in the night, we got another matchup of a young, hungry squad versus a veteran squad. And when the Pacers play the Lakers for the second time this season,
Oh,
the
West
Pacers will be
Coast of
traveling.
Nostra.
The Pacers will be traveling over to LA, and their first matchup, it was the same ordeal, and the Pacers lost 123 to 109. LeBron put up 24. Anthony Davis had 41. So the old gunslingers got it done. And I'll give you all my opinion first. I think the Lakers will get this one done again. How
Yeah,
y'all
I mean,
feel?
for sure. I mean, the West Coast, you got a lot of things going on over there. You know what I mean? It's, these guys, they sleep on these dudes who are spoken for. They've proven themselves time and time again. And so when you're facing up against guys when they know what it takes to win, and then some of these younger dudes, man, they just don't respect their elders. And this is where I stand, because I like Tyrese Halliburton. I like that Indiana team. Sometimes they get ahead of themselves. Sometimes some of these teams, they don't respect their elders, right? They don't look at at the skill level at the competition. They just think that everybody around is like, oh, you did this, you did this. This is exciting for this moment. Because for example, like Indiana, they had the All-Star game, right? So everybody's like, oh, Indiana's so spectacular. They're so good. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's a lot of fun. You know, it's just like it's like for dogs, right? For the dogs. Everybody's like, oh, it's fun. It's exciting because it was recent. But like nobody paid attention to what was really said on like Mr. Morale and the Steppers. You know what I mean? Like nobody really paid attention to what was really said, the value that came from that. So I know that LeBron feels a bit slighted because he's like, like I'm Mr. Morale. Like I gave you what you asked for. I've been giving you what you asked for. So why is it that I'm being stepped on? Why is that I'm being stepped on? So I do think that LeBron is going to be Indiana right here, because it's like, hey, I'm Mr. Morale. I'm the dude. I have a rich spirit. What makes you think that you're better than me? What makes you think that? That's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. Mr. Morale in LA, step up.
What were we
Step
talking
up.
about again? Because
I think we're talking about the Lakers and the Pacers game.
Yeah, Lakers and the
gotcha.
Pacers.
Because yeah,
And we never lost track. We never lost track of what we're talking about, because I think that Indiana, they have a really good basketball team. 1,000%. They're well equipped. They're young. They're vivacious. They have a lot of talent. But I think that Mr. Morale in LA, he's being stepped over. He's being looked over. He's being looked over as if he doesn't matter, and he does matter. He does matter. 1,000%. He does matter.
I agree. I do also have the Lakers winning. So you might as well go ahead and set off the fireworks. It's just something that's gonna come super quick. Um, it's just I feel like the Pacers may try to put up some resistance. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, but nothing too crazy. But once again, it's just like, hey, it's LA. It's not Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. It's just one of them situations. It's just when you're in LA, you hoop, you shut it down 100% of the time, and that's what Bron does every time he comes out. He lights it up. That's who LeBron James is. He's a GOAT. Headlines. It's always what he does. It's something that he continues to do, especially when we get into the postseason. He takes care of it. He takes care of everything he has to, because once again, that's what great players do. So as a Laker fan, as a LeBron fan, we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? He makes us proud. We do what we have to do. Even when the cameras are on and the cameras go off and the cameras are good and when the cameras are bad. It's just a situation where you'll look and see what he's done, and you'll see that he's done a great job, spectacular, better than some, better than most actually. Another core is just on and off the court as well. It's just a practice, and you know, it's just a consistent ride and the drive to be better than everybody else. It's a certain motto that he has for himself as well. But once again, we continue to push it, and we continue to do the further things. We continue to once again look at where we started from. Even
Who's
if we got,
practicing?
you know what
Answer
I'm
me
saying?
this. Who's
And if
practicing?
we even, I'm not done, sir. Give me a second. And once
Oh,
again, and when you drive and when you push, even on your worst behavior, you got to connect with your teammates and make sure you handling your business. Because in the postseason, sometimes it gets too much, but you got to come through. All right, that's just how I feel. We
who's
charged
practicing?
up, getting back into this season, man. It's postseason time to get charged up. Second half, I got the Lakers. Who
Who's
you got, Hef?
practicing? Can I ask you who's practicing?
Who you got, Hef?
Who's practicing here?
Who you got, Hef?
Oh, okay. You're not gonna
No,
tell me
no,
who's
I
practicing?
already said I got the Lakers on this one. But curious to hear how Wayne
Yeah.
feels.
I
I'll be
apologize.
honest, man. To be honest with you, like Lakers been really inconsistent, and right now I'm watching them losing to the Sixers and beat less Sixers at home. So I don't know. Lakers they win some games, they lose some games. They lose a lot of games that they should win, but I don't know. They just can't find a balance for themselves. It looks like another year they'll be in a play-in game. But also Indiana's been really inconsistent too as well. Halliburton hasn't been shooting well at all. So it should be a very good game, but I might go with Indiana in this one. The game's in Indiana too, right?
No, this one's in LA.
Yeah, I still go Indiana.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens on Sunday, and make sure to catch all of our episodes and subscribe directly on YouTube at NetWorthy Basketball Podcast, and we'll see y'all next time.